Hola, bom dia. Can you imagine exchanging this Portuguese paradise for a 3-month-long bike ride along 10 rivers? Then let me show you the nicks and knacks, the adventures of a bike ride, show you the beauties of Germany. My name is Martin, and all there's left to say is vamos. Good morning, everybody. This is day 2 of our 10 river bikepacking tour. We started out of Pliezhausen, wonderful hotel there. It's early in the morning, it's still fresh. We are off to Neckar Westheim, passing through Esslingen, where I have some fun facts for you and about Neckar Westheim also. Let's see if we can explore more paradises, because I just left my paradise in Portugal, but there are paradises to be found everywhere. Let's have a wonderful day. Enjoying the peace and quiet of the early morning and enjoying the rural landscape, because very soon it will be built up. We will come into the greater area of Stuttgart, and only after Stuttgart, when we reach the vineyards of Remseck, we will be in nature again. The Neckar in the early morning. Already my second bridge, just built for cyclists. Incredible. And here's for the cars. I feel privileged. Well-earned pausa for a little banana and 2 sweet things. Now we are going off to Esslingen, and I will tell you some fun facts about Esslingen on the way there. Well, Esslingen was not bombed during the Second World War, and because of that it has one of the biggest half-timber framed houses areas in all of Germany. Well, since a couple of cities have not been bombed in the Second World War, there are a couple of cities with half-timbered framed houses, but in Esslingen seems to be the oldest one, from 1261. They did some research and they know exactly the date it was built. Now I have my doubts. Number 2 is funny. They are called the Zwieblinger in German, the onion people. And that is because the devil once came to the market there, and he wanted to have some berries for free from a local market woman. But she was a clever one. She gave him a real fresh Esslinger onion, and it was bitter and whatsoever. And the devil screamed, "Ah, this is an onion and not a berry. And from now on, you will be called Zwiebel Onion Town." And then there is a long tradition of champagne in Esslingen. In 1860, Mr. Georg Kessler opened a champagne distillery. He had learned the business in France in Champagne, and this company, Kessler Champagne, is still known in Germany for a long time, and they are still flourishing. Now I have to turn, but I got my fun facts off to you. So we are approaching oldest half-timber framed house of Germany. And I'm quite proud of myself, because I programmed the navigator last night and it led me directly here. So that seems to be it. And I'm quite proud of myself, even though that does not look so spectacular. Well, was it worth the 4-kilometer detour? I say no. But then we found the town hall square, which is way nicer. So that is okay. Ooh, and look at that steep bridge or uphill, whatever that is, there in the back. Good. Let's go through Stuttgart and let's hopefully not get lost like last year. So see you at the end of Stuttgart where the vineyards begin. And this is the champagne distillery I was telling you about. And also some nicely antique half-timbered framed houses. Oh, I love it here in Esslingen, but now I have to get out of here. Otherwise I will never reach Neckar Westheim. So we are now in the heart of Stuttgart, in Bad Cannstatt, which used to be a city of its own. But in the 1970s it became part of Cannstatt, of Stuttgart, and they still resent that. Unknown to many, there are 19 fountains here in Bad Cannstatt, in the middle of urban Stuttgart. I am standing in front of one of them. This is the Leutzebrunnen. And the water, of course, for free. I just filled all the bottles. And it's supposed to heal all kinds of illnesses. Naja, maybe not with my 3 bottles. Maybe you need to drink it every day. But I got free water. It even tastes good. What do I want more? Off to Remseck and the vineyards. And I think I've promised you that to you now for the last 3 times. Now I keep my promise. Whew, that was no fun going through Stuttgart. My goodness, but here are finally the vineyards I was telling you about. Left are the vineyards, on the right is the river. And I will take you through a little bit. Oh, I love these 10-minute breaks. Well, this part out of Stuttgart definitely makes up for the shitty sections through Stuttgart. I could take a video of the whole section here. Wonderful. Mostly directly at the river, which is on the right. And then you have vineyards, you have fields. Oh my God, and here even you have some cows. So, we have reached Besigheim, another one of these gems along the Neckar. But I was here last year. I took you through it by bike and on foot. I made an exhaustive video about it. So if you are really interested, check day 2 of last year's trip. I now go on to Neckar Westheim. I don't really feel like climbing up there. I hope you can understand. Well guys, I'm standing here in front of the Gästehaus Kraft in Lauffen with my sunburned face. Lauffen, you will ask? He talked about Neckar Westheim the whole day. And yes, I was there. I was in front of the hotel, but I didn't have the PIN code. So I asked for the PIN code. I got a second PIN code after a couple of phone calls. Then I learned that the garage that they promised me was an open public garage, where I of course could not park my bicycle. So I went to booking, and even though I was quite tired, I found this Gästehaus Kraft 9 kilometers away, which saves me about 5 kilometers tomorrow. And tonight I am the proud owner of 2 hotel rooms. I could have done without that. Well, other than that, the day was nice. And now after editing the video, I thought to myself, I have seen so many half-timber framed houses and I quite did not show you so many. So maybe tomorrow I make up for that. So see you tomorrow when we finish the River Neckar.